Good morning, Falcons. Today is Tuesday, May 13th, 2025. I'm Liliana,
I'm Emma.
and this is your view from the Falcons Nest.
Indiana is getting tougher on predatory vehicle towing. Revamped regulations tripped Indiana lawmakers up for nearly 4 months. New regulations will take effect next month after a zigzagging path through the State House, WLFI reports. State Representative Jim Pressel of Rolling Prairie says that Indiana is the #1 predatory towing state in the nation. He referred to a 2-year study by the American Transportation Research Institute.
While the great majority of the towers are responsible business people and are not the problem, there's a small percentage that have taken advantage of the industry. One invoice for an 18-mile tow that featured a fuel surcharge of more than $7,000.
For students 18 years and older, the Walkerton Utilities Department is looking to fill 3 to 4 summer positions at $16 an hour, $40 a week. Tax included mowing, painting, general cleanup, patching streets, and putting down gravel and changing water meters.
Applications are in the guidance office and need to be dropped off to the Walkerton Municipal Building, 301 Michigan Street, across from Dollar General. The deadline to apply is Friday.
After a year of work, area transportation officials have drafted a report identifying the most dangerous streets and intersections in Michiana. Now they invite you to weigh in on whether they got it right according to WVP.
Armed with a new federal grant in 2023, the Michiana Area Council of Governments asked local officials in St. Joseph, Elkhart, Marshall, and Kosciuszko counties to identify construction projects, engineering changes, and public awareness efforts to address their worst streets and roads. That is, those that have seen the most crashes resulting in deaths or serious injuries from 2019 through 2023, while also anticipating future trends.
Through June 9th, the agency is asking for public comment on the plan called Move Safe Michiana. MACOG Transportation Director Caitlin Stevens says projects in the final plan will have a leg up in winning federal funding.
MACOG plans 2 public meetings on the action plan before its police board votes on whether to adopt it. The nearest one will be at noon, May 28th, at the main branch of the St. Joseph County Public Library.
Seniors will have their finals for 1st and 7th periods Friday. Monday, students will have their 2nd, 4th, and 6th period finals. Tuesday, the 3rd and 5th period finals will be administered and seniors will be released to check out.
Wednesday, underclassmen will have their 1st and 7th period exams. Seniors will have their senior breakfast, graduation practice, and their senior luncheon, and will be held at the Presbyterian Church in Outerweather.
Weather today is going to be sunny. Right now it is sunny. The temperature 62 degrees. Real feel of 64. Air quality of fair. Moving on to the 3-day forecast. High today is going to be 74. Low 59. It's going to be rainy. Wednesday. Going to be a high 76, low 57, and it's going to be bad. Thursday, high of 88, low 57, sunny. That's all we have for weather. That's the main desk for sports.
A special high school baseball game at Four Winds Field this week will help raise money for the New Prairie JV baseball team after a crash that left 7 players and 2 coaches injured. WNDU reports the New Prairie varsity team will take on Penn at home of the South Bend Cubs Wednesday night. There will be no JV games as originally planned due to last Thursday's crash, but there will be a 50-50 raffle with proceeds going to support the medical expenses of those hurt in the crash. First pitch for Wednesday's night game is at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Gates will open at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tickets for the game are $7.
Last night, the boys' baseball team came up with a huge road win, defeating Elkhart, 9th largest high school win in the state, 5-4. JV was shut out in its game tonight. The boys' golf team plays LaVille at Swan Lake. The girls' tennis team will be at Jimtown. The JV baseball team plays South Central, while the varsity softball team plays at Tippecanoe Valley. Boys team travels The boys baseball team travels to Morgan Township. There will be no JV softball game. Tomorrow, the conference track meet will be held here. Thursday, the golf team has a meet with Bremen. The girls' tennis conference meet will be at Jimtown. The softball team will be at Knox. Varsity baseball will be at Tippy Valley, and JV will play at Tippy Valley here. Friday, the boys' golf team plays an invitational at Beechwood Golf Course. The track teams will travel to Kankakee Valley, while the baseball team hosts Tippecanoe Valley. The JV travels the valley for a game. Saturday, the girls' tennis team will compete in the New Prairie Invitational. The girls' softball team hosts the Queen of Diamonds tournament. The girls' tennis match with South and Raleigh Saturday has been canceled. And now back to lunch with Caleb.
For lunch today, we will be having beef taco meat, Parmesan chicken sandwich, Fiesta taco black beans, Fiesta lime corn, diced peaches, Doritos nacho cheese tortilla chips, and Spanish rice. That's all we have for today, Falcons. Have an amazing day.